That's right. But a better for more hydro criminal. And then I say, I be those. Wait, what in the moon? No, take your lasso. Put me on to me, send you maybe. So, who confess with Brindio, so Cosmo Cayo, say Lomizo, wait, say Nekio, say Neke, wait, was it my Mr. Nike? Minyane falad, well, I know, we only be chance. Oh, Minyane falad 30 city, 40 city. Oh, what is so brew? You are the baby in the moon. Now there's what dripping. You're the book of the Nechi. Sebezio. Selu presembo. Se help quarter. Just what do you want? What in the moon? What the ground or Joe get number way. Then we have a Joe and him or to think the so good no I now there's what she design at Ntiamoah one the bonnet. Wait, look at this. Almost fire. Gaga. Just a wish be beer. Now you say when you croma. So oof. With you wait. Was it hop off white? No, we have a John chair. No, or Chelsea or new crumb film. 30 city, 40 city, 50 city. Over to Contebi. Tell you what to be share. More yard when yes, but yeah. Some Ntiamoah when you are both for them. We move. Yes, we do it to Dubai. The hygienic and tourism attraction of Dubai. It's only the clothing film more design. Come on. Yes, the fountain is only ship costro. Now that ship will perform. Oh God, it's beautiful. Yeah. Adi. Yes, you. The legends. Nyamebe chire. Wonkwa wadi. Sunkwa. Munum zonche wope. Osuru ni mifie. Hey! Ensuana wudemu wobia wa design no. Yes, behedi ya no foma. Ya tubo le kum se chabam. And apaji no mosquito. Yes, I have mosquito no. Upgraded to vampires and witches. That's right. And tuntum timiri wa ma ufenti collapse. Na ukokoma. Because in tuntum no. Una also was say chaba which is a vampire ban also. Because when your baby damn and what on. Yes. So we don't have any ideas. Sometimes I ask myself, I ran out the boy, maybe I ran the boy. Look at this. Oh, overhead, I say. Yes, you are there. Yes, when I 20 minutes, I busy, Papa. Listen to me. Look, yes, you are there. Yes, why?
Why?
I don't know, look at this. Yes, your parent to me, now you cross the problem. No, near big class of them. Brantain, Cobrane. If you could apply, if you could talk to crow, if you could throw. Say they are fighting against Satan. Satan. Oh, you are fighting against Satan. Now who is to Christ who question about who did you? Now ready. Who discover us?
Who discovered us?
Yes, the best. Just now you know this will be no. Now you know we are using all our time to blame some people. Oh God. That's right. Yes. When I told her, look at this. And she said, yeah. A quani gumise shabam. Ubianam ne kwaso. Overhead, bridge, whatever, what already. Abubuya nemu, Praga nemu, Bidieka nemu, Enchirika nemu, Timaka nemu. As I said, yeah, yes, Ahania, yeah, look at this. My yes. Yeni legends. Aha. Abubuya. Yes. Open to my baby now. Abubuya fight the quabos. Yes.
Hey.
Oh, yes. Yes. I said, my granny. What granny is saying? Yes, we are there. Living legend. Sunkwa. And Kwane here. won kwa wade na me be kire e be fa abo ni de nyame na kura no munu nso nche wo pe we no di we na mu no cause traffic na free wo pentem obi yale dem ye nya kwan na we age kwan boss we look at this he dey yes you are there taxi driver for me typical jinipa chate e kwana achi no omo se ko Mayale. Who discovered this? Yes, we carry. Achia, almost ebeko. You have said the answer can do. Nyame betre. And I muni no yes. Nyame beche na ko mura to bi so. Yes so. Oh na do be wo le be wo. And yes do be wo. Yes. Haluple anamania. Eba. Yeah. Yes, you said the loop and I'm quite so. Oh, Patenia, me won't cry. Radinam. Radishanipanu. Radikajinipo, Cromo. Radwangasania waffle. Look at death. I was near Gumi. Me one was each a cook from Tibolas. Yenny piano. Living legends. Because I'm afraid you do. And yes, you do not know.
I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Augustine, I'm telling you. Sa Ntiamoah we nyina no me de kiremo. Remember say KwekyChainz me da so fundraising ma Kweku. Enra me nua bi send me £150. See him fan so yeah effort to see him fan twice to buy him the camera.
That you and I want to manage me to what? Yes, I to crown right now on Kasa. On yan who be behind. The boss who made a boss who or the
your baby.
let me have catching me.
Your baby too.
A man from future parents.
I'm telling you.
A man from future wife. Hey. A man from that change that's all. Oba said it was here, you know, no boy. Could be who. Ne panel abasa. And then the hips be original. When the trophy of baby. As I'm wanting 50%. Hey. Says any panels or Mokono. I'm a father Kobia. Ono ne senene na ero to mani die kwakwa mufa o nwene ho
for mo jade se ne tie aduani ho enye insha ne adom ema mo frɛ no mu me yem panimpa e wo wo already yesu konto ye ja kala yesu cha wo sa wo kwa so
that's right. A man for my future husband. A man for my papa mo bunyo mo dachi. Hey Chiama, we a living legend. That's what the early stage now. I will share what they say. Hey, you do or chairman? The Odimpa boy. Muberry no arena. Living legend. Baby. We are doing a meta baby. That's right.
That's right.
I said, what here? When you're a peace of mind. Asumdiankudo. When you business ideas, inventions ideas. What do you say? Obi the aeroplane, Obi the ship and I'm so sober. Obi the car, me so dear na me person me take back. Sa ideas ni bi na ba with trim.
Bam.
No. Who discover Africa? When they discover Africa? When the people want some crowd, go discover Africa? Look at this. Godfather, chairman, Okane Jinawa, 18 years baby. And now you explain. In Church Muncheo, a better community. They hear the crying. Wow, can you see one? A gentle is a gem from Muba. That's right. Carry Suano. And she, as we see free mover. Hey, a ratty, Tabe. Yenya de Grana, Yenya Raby. Just me carry state. Now we are bravo, member, just new room, purchase a worship. Miss Togo embassy, Grammy, now by German embassy. Passport Grammy, Rupita. Now go for almost 5 when yes, the cake or toss on your marriage. Yenya de cry, and go forward to much over Mamma. Africa, just the old to Africa. Oh, Blanca, what the Canada. When you're better, what the car. Who better take care of your best at life, nothing. Where we cry at the other. Yamin will be some as a commission with a infant open. If it is out of my veteran. Bibi Barry Bassa. Can't cry, my bomb crana. This thing is too much. It over me. Fair grandma play. Eh? A heifer granny. There be abra and ebony. Cry with Tima and Timku. On you mosquito. Ha, car, Babome, Naminko.
Clips, no. If yesterday, pa, this will be Fusa Maya, we are nice set, you know. One more more judgment. Papa Chow, I am still continuing my initiative, you know. Many abrepa, my person me raise funds. This is a kweku. Ne outlook on the near maybe. And right, share kweku. I know some mood one you enjoyed talking to him. He's a deep guy. And it surprised quite a lot of you towards the end when Ntiamoah will too much. I'll say ready comments. What's your comment to be a man? Ghana is. The man is funny, but saying the truth. Look at this. You love the guy, Power Kakape Mate. Guy needs to say, Uhia love, but Uhia support. So that inshallah, Mome Buana Mame. And Remy be sending me £150 or say Yamfanto camera, no Yamfanto camera. I say the camera costs just over £600. It's Ntiamoah 150. Next, there's still a car £450 still outstanding. When God created Onipa finish and the small remaining, there be no credit. Maybe what hey, and your body moon Sani at the womb. Maybe what time then I may bomb and resources Ntiamoah. I don't know. Some of you believe someone or a body and cast near the bomb. Mimumudia. Me no skin you to tumpe, your cakas are crop, but midi and your body and cast near the woman. I don't subscribe to Sadiano at all before. Muji Sadian, you know, means me no one who casa, but in fact, me and Casadi, Sunka PC, Yam me and yes, I near bomb. Ye bomb no body and yemia pa body and yamina or walk. I dream papa when it's him time our bomb, resources our the woman. Quite our fast bomb, and now I am a woman. I'm telling you, the Lord was kind when He made me. Until I know so we be and I will decide so what the year ball one and Cassia and yet the ball. See, I will have to agree and let you accept to see the body and Cassia near the wall, but me and my sunka piece there. No. Nay. Me sunka piece, Debbie. Yes, I need a woman crack. You bore me. A bra resources in the term. Me firm belief, no. My personal belief, no. A bomb pie say Mubi or ha. Monso so much is idea because Charlie to accept say you bore me under circumstances be a man in your honor. And you're sure. Maybe Ludi another one. Now ya enjoy KwekyChainz. Me pamacho ye KwekyChainz ne huajuma. And yet just August they say, why are we suffering like that? We are suffering like that because we haven't figured out how to make the system work for us. That's the problem. Me pacho, you can send mobile money to support a power of a Francis Quarting ama. Mobile money, you know. With me sending a direct Kweku number or a yinesro. Moi, modi no more person who focus on camera. The camera need just see a turn bridge near the ako. Until more person who focus on camera no. Me power chowa inbox me. Na min chira we kwanya befaso na sikane duru baby ya. Yetimi talk camera no. You can send it to Kweku himself. The number is on top of But camera no titiri no. The person can no wo abrochire baby a transfer cost be ambem. Ni yetimi aye. Nti Mr. get in touch with me if the camera is your intention. Just get in touch with me. I mean, sure, other ways in which you could support the camera purchase, but to support Kweku, the purchase of a Ntiamoah one can say Ghana no the mobile number, money number that adiwe na pampem. Send direct to Kweku. Look at this. I shall say, me I'm not the normal Ghanaian woman. Me I'm more me time we about the car say share abilities baby bear nyankopo dia mami. Boy. Doubt that maybe there is a problem with the way you do things, but maybe the way I do things at the moment, and Bruni be I want name say me just because we Bruni. Me person me talk a Canon, Augustine Canon EOS M50, and I'm person Tomano. It is the vlogger bread and butter camera. The person me talk our system ne demano with mic ne maybe a ultimidi ne niema. And yes, mo UAE no. Mo person mo send the Kweku bia. Mubetimi made in komo. Na mabuano. The camera will be bought here more likely. Likely say me metone. Na they are sending Kweku. Me wodophobia will free Ghana eba next month. On one kasa they will name, but camera no on the be kwa koma Kweku. Canon EOS M50. And then I'm pressing Toma Kweku. Busiafo. Yeah, enjoy Kweku. Some of these demeaning comments should not be welcome. No, it's not welcome in my life. Me, I don't subscribe to Sadia no at all. Me no. Da mebo me no. Hey, na owo superior thinking. Sada no. Na nyankopon or you very kind, extra kind. Oche me adi nyina, and I sincerely believe that.
Kumase people, my people, Yakuro. Omutimi ye debina. I was here good, just one more show. What do you say? Na remu so free. Kumase people would disappoint us. Kumase, my people, me man, yeah. Yeah, boy, a legend. The legendary status. Master, Adela Shifi just so. Chairman Chim. Master, imagine say. Zappoint the whole witness in our 250. Or better, more than whatever such a waggy. The legend of the seeker. Yeah, we are legend, You want a better for Bibia Befa, we Speaker of Parliament. For the first time, area bro. Where any scientific proof. And I want you to know here. Even by what Tinubu worries at the man cry, justification. Mother, some more you will say, Black Quanama, Pebra, Pamonamo, a bay, and a better a boy. Who be needed a one more black. Mother, more will say, Black Quayo. Bobiama, we are shot. Me, he my yamas under the book. They said the man out their mom there. Best of idea cool. But some way, the daughters were given to us. They said it over us. A burial so, a burial been here. Yeah, you see a poor master. They said a burial so. Post no two or more, Lydia or more, Mamma who's so moody. Best of idea call. So we send them, says yo, Sasamadu, best of Coco. They said a burial so, a brusu, a brusu. Chairman didn't say what is true. Chairman saying, oh, Chairman, do that one. Chairman, repeat. Chairman, we are living legend. That's right, that's right. What is the people? What one a best be a best fat, Tafu battery. Jimmy Saladia, no way you know I'm mobile. What was the coward? What dear mother, what will you do with your black child? Yo, who by black grass was it? What dear town at the fat? The fat cow. You're comfortable. You're coming with the kind. Get your 2 queen, the moment said here. A Bobby having 7 group. Young general woman. So what a woman, yet in 7 group. Hey, I will remove. Let me win the power. na kote ni timi count na with right control. Your penny will friend dogo. Open is empty. Na ma would with that. The yokotona yaniane. And the fear you put about 5,000. Chevy baby. Esa kwa kunuma kwatira kwa lalo. Mekese metimiti. Metio omo wanda fadi na mtumika. Metio yese siya. Na metitenu obiepi. Wuni wa medudia. Mitimidia di misadi mesi. Oba nyembe na abubume. Ya bom ya ma buano. Atimi miti. Oya miyenye. Ena mitimi pie. Mina mikodi agroni. Eni akono. So. Agro. Love se bonsamo ko benya mi achaw. Ne di pa won tolo. Ah. Just apology keke. Ebenya me. Ena fo so le baye. Nipa de etimi form. Famole chemi. Mi nyina sa go trade. Tafo. Mi nyina sa ko ni aboneket. Nasi ya tete jana baye. Atejani yesabe ko. Ye be yesi ya fa wi ama wi ase. Ye ko so ye fa wi. Enu ni ye moto. Mama, you are so connected. Miss, say, Chroma said, Mini baby, Gania, Funina, Coconta, Mini, Abetia, Mini, Goba, Mini, Awacha, Mina with him, just a Gania for social intervention in Yasuminim, and here, and Yamel for code in Yaminim, on a quick law, Mini, 50% bundle, Mini, just oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Broke niggas, you want.
Because so I am still facilitating KwekyChainz. Ntiamoah enjoy KwekyChainz. But I also want you to understand, say KwekyChainz, depth room. Moro, it's saying, matching. Sandra said, simo. SMP, mini Sandra. And yasem back. Kweku no. Or you're multi-talented Kweku ankasa. Some other ones. I want you to enjoy Mia Kweku. Kweku ye kama or you're talented pa ni videos no. Ushe bia it's me and Emma. Miguso me she bia mama hwebi why. Ye kama o enjoy wunia no na hunu se wunia no ye talented no na oboa wunia no e ma ni develop talent no what eno ni new thing abaso e wo Ghana me pese munyina musua I know say enheda anye ye talent sa ye no enka obi wo talent aye be hwe kosere ye hwe siri wi a na ye ko you are enjoying this morning no ho me de nyame ase it's necessary for you to enjoy me pese wo enjoy because Kweku creative fantastic videos.
That's right. Of course.
More. Me pese mo enjoy Kweku, but me pese mo enjoy Kweku keke. Na share no na say. Yes, mo ye na say no. Man say me bro banana minya me say me bro nana strong G et say ane ese say ye nipa yes sa said ye ya de kane no na ye nim nti ne ye behwe ni free ne ye gya kokko say be pese be twen wadwen si so abrante no or talent but ye the camera any ye the filming what you say or talent but no hia de ye the editing
omo the same mistake ni dia
women take no be agro. Spider-Man kura baby. Ya said.
We the best living legends for no beso mu. Nkomosia. That's why money achi. Hey, adie koso. Yenie, the legends. Sunkwa. No one man nice caption. Beauty festival. A shafaso. Wait. That's right. Shall we go? Sabao near the Ntiamoah. Yes, a fashion. That's right. Happy yourself. Giovanni, happiness is free. That's right.
You like the initiative, me the Ntiamoah. Initiative no. Me pesi nyina yesua. Me say de bia me ka kire mo se me ni abre a me ye eniema me pese mo beboa me ne ye. I need us to get round to enjoying what people create, but also supporting the proper. Favorite. That's it.
Abachifu mu re he ekotra lomi koye sa de ma wi o mu ro no mkonya 30 cedi 300 cedi no na kotra lomi omo se ye bie sneaker brand head up end results here shobi emas Ntiamoah theater na bi say wa drip the whole street oh right fuller baby fuller oh right. Na the wood iPhone Apple nankasa no ya kancha na mo gwanti afochi photo sane me dia mu huna na na mu shewe na mu din namu na bi ense wa drepe na bi ense wonim nyansa we din namu no yeni so the way we sit nanten o frana wo ma fa no aso ya dia hye no ya dia bono pa iPhone ya dia ratinya Dio, na fuba foi 30 cedi 50 cedi over koto campus bisha over mutimi mompo na balanga here chama so akwese polo top no so no dia no o twi na demo sakrantio sakramayo awrade nyame here obi so akwese adadis was a yako just when you gave me a channel and a tiny bossy say chaba say deal oh ready walk to Jordan we go to a Jordan yes Jordan you we are mommy at the bank national not in the moon no theater man for naso for grana mutosa anye baby atini Puma logo ni yo yede wonzo akoto wutim se tepeka opuro pa enyo opuro so na ya danko we na shenu no di namu hechama so just na bi en se wa pass here white a pass through white just wa di baby a hereso didas se judas yo se dio abochi fo pa dimu mo koto sampa boria
Good morning, Sister Vivian. I have to say, this man is too funny. But as I say, no. Oh, they say, only power who is sitting any camera, you ain't me who video. Nipa, so who is sitting? That's a software in India, wouldn't mean any maybe. Nipa, or who is sitting? Na se na kadie ni hɔ a yɛntimi hu timi kwaku aya de pa so otimi ye de oye no with the phone no a ɔwɔ no it's amazing na mom I also need to ɛsisi nyina yɛ responsible in the sense that yehunu kwaku ni yehunu ne talent no a yɛtimi hu ne sɛ we develop talent ni de aduru baabi a na hoɔden pem baabi aduru sei ne de hia ne sɛ yɛn a yɛ ni gye kwaku ni videos ho no yebeboa no yebe na doye na yeboa ne mani develop it me that's where I am at right now me pese wo obehwe KwekyChainz no wani gye ho a no we decide say kwaku camera ya kwaku de ya ade yes ne limit na kwaku de apem no tisi yeboa kwaku no otimi ye ade no e de call the next stage a yebehunu better videos o ha no bi afa ama tell kwaku to put the video side by side me see you kwaku wate na mpacho software be na apese kwaku or the yes side by side movement no work am kwaku we ohia editor or the beye me network na ye bi nsi wo ho mote men castle but snippers boy I'm saying ayire we are saying I'm better. I'm Manson from the Nyambetre Republic. Mini Nitsen. I'm Manson from the Nyambetre Republic. Let me go and find you people on Facebook. Tell you, say some quite boy. Me mama nyina fa the People's Republic of Nyambetre. Hano. To da guso awo kasa bu say ade natiko. Enu bi na atome no. Network natiko. Bibia shut it down. Chere say. Exit page. Bye. I'm Manson do laptop ni nyina sana ma say start the foforo. Me cheche mu nyina. Oh, ade says it is saying. Oh, the network is okay. Hey, na mo tibenka. Wow. Hwasem. Me wonya me Bachelor Republic when I'm nim some timenka. Me chia mu nyina. I will go back to the laptop in a minute so that I can share the videos for your enjoyment, because on phones our facility does not exist. See what my boss say I'll take you back. That's not me person with training. I need to do a full system refresh of the laptop. And yes, our system refresh in the it's my area. So mommy didn't come over. But yeah, I beg fine. Beg fine, and then what we watch it, Ntiamoah back. And then I go eat snails. Yeah, almost 20 I beg fine. Yeah, weight loss name, healthy eating, give. But I beg fine hard still baby. Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming and being careful. My estate about it's a one of baby out there. Oh, I don't see a pants. It's me and star. Hello, living legends. Yeah. Michiamina. Ale. Legends, my mama crabber. Laptop no so say legendary behavior by. I did it freezy. It's good now. So my sister, but between connect here, we'll go back to where we were at. Restore BB and patch restore. Me and trust you day. Me the money I say Vim day, God day. As God day, Vim day. You rap studio no way no so me doom way no 1 second. Namako studio no so a laptop no so I'll be back in actually 3 seconds. and there. Mama, your Facebook. This app is wonderful. Not just Facebook. This is a streamer. It allows you a lot of freedom. Network a crash a publication. Example of multitasking in the kitchen. Yes. Maybe I don't operate a studio. I will be into a studio production. Or her with TT, or more Facebook, so I'll tell will be the back be sending me. We call the and to our Makame Tiamico. And I work around my life. I am trying to facilitate many or suffer condemn and common. Pesemique, Semenyanwa. Na ono swabaso, na menene ye ding komo kese na mo enjoy. So be patient. I'm trying to work that out. And Kophobia started some ama. What about that one? I will try and fix and organize it. But see about today. Me multitasking. You hear me? Because my brother happens around Sanya me. They say me try a new video. I'm an arrive excellent. They say a video when I arrive. No, meet me. I'm a mahribi. Living legends. No, baby. Who you menika? But I live in we say. Okay, one of my favorites. No. Kwa huenika massa
person we are there we code we a legend. That's right. Wakas when you are no obwa fanisha pu enso nkanechi living legend okwe cham odite ya kwana obekunzu. That's right. A man for future husband, a man for mukurunum. That's right, that's right. Hey, KwekyChainz dental spa. Nema tinku taza abo mi trim. Let me trim with just shine. Do be trebie no be come trim. That's right. That's right. Hey, Chama on the back. That's right. Living legend. Legend status.
Chama is in the one yard. Kwakuya chama idea ne wonyare o shanata de ne bag crab on the chi ansana o ye ready so okudware. What a wow. You need the doors videos no me pa ma chew me de ne we na actual abonten enra. Let me try and get it for you. The original Facebook page, you know. And when I'm a day better, so no more I'm follow you and me pamacho go and follow the page. Why? KwekyChainz, so person follow KwekyChainz address, you know, and I'm there to say KwekyChainz ni Facebook page, you know, and then I'm the actor, so no. This is the one you go and follow me pamacho. The other ones, you know, it be Crawfordia. Don't one you know Kwekwadia. Into Mr. Kwene madam check it, but Kweku no ankasa ne de no. The cocoa follow. It's important say on one casabina numbers nibi. Edia Carnegie. We say minim say share way it really did upset a lot of people the way it did upset me. But you know, and when he say you realistic about say the situation it here. The situation is not good. You love his videos. Go and follow his page, please. Follow the page. He needs more support. Oh, when unya tekuni sempua until his page becomes monetized, no. Unya tekuni sempua no wa bless Kweku bi. Ose Kweku time no awodi ye video no. I appreciate it. Nti je kakra na fa check how far. Na Kweku sunya bi. No fa check how far no. Na fa nko fa no onyede no ho. No ntimi tu anamon ko dani. Wetimi aye the SS woye na won so wetimi enjoy videos no.
That's right. My life story.
That's right.
The fear me free.
We know. And you move. Yeah. And you move way more. And you Ntiamoah sa social media you so hano. Aye tahame because we ya na omo block. You mute. Side then you bit of what to say. Match minia. Go and follow Kweku. More encouraging Abranti and Mame. It will take a while before a Jumanwa Oyene a bit pay off. Until we need to be a community which rallies round Onipa to Kweku and encourage Kweku and motivate Kweku. Sebeya Kweku betimia takoso na bamumu na obeyire no hono waye. wetimi di akɔ nanim mommoa me na ye mmoa no why mesrɛ mo mutimi ye ne sa ma me aka mani beje papa the official YouTube account no so me dey to the screen no so me pa wo go and check Kweku ni YouTube no subscribe to the YouTube masheda na me the official ones na to her because there are many. How do you get the videos? Kweku na dey send me say me ne Kweku di nkomo na nse nti Kweku na dey ni videos na send me first na me kunu na hwehwe e de bre me it's really painful Danaba. It's really difficult mayebi and I can tell you how difficult it is to try and continue adwuma wo ye na wunya hu so far so a day in adult. I'm having trouble connecting to add the mede ka hono nti unsi abetre at least YouTube na beto so nti mede link na so you can at least use the YouTube link okay Facebook no swaba official YouTube channel for KwekyChainz and he's on YouTube as well but me pabo check there are about 50 KwekyChainz videos channels for YouTube ni nyina ye fake we need the official we ni Kweku dia and Crawford ni din ya bie no mo di agum and wo my imagine say omo person mo didi wo Kweku nyansa ho nti mesre wara how do you get the videos my answers are question and mesre follow this one so he can also get the numbers to help. When you were young, during the Harmattan season, there was scarcity of water. Also, so these videos are also important. Omega toss. What are they? Omega toss. Now, no, Miss Aponchima. Oba obi video so me need the monkey who should work now wo be your advert was free one omega me ankasa me ye travel and tours me ye video no me cry me travel and tours no ho ase me kai but wo omega tours you do ha me de na ade beto so bra be steady okay na nabna it is saying akwaba so ase mo meta aka me say mo amudidi nkrofo ho e wo nkrofo ho no some of you don't realize the damage you do e bi na make at them KwekyChainz aye video KwekyChainz ebie YouTube channel. KwekyChainz no ankasa kora nya ni di video no. But ni nua Ghana ni pese wonu didi. Efa KwekyChainz nyansa. Abra wonu akwaku ni di. That's a behavior of ours. It is wrong. And me challenge this akwaku na ebe nyade. Oba obi video so na pese o ya advert. Ya masa, you come and pay me for the advert. And at the very least, you ask my permission to put the advert on. On to the mama na me videos just say me na me abonche me ni video ma da here na me so Facebook video na me kasa ten oh na wo ba na the advert so no disturb because I'm a man said there na no sika nkomo ma ni it's a habit of ours and you good as see jai say I can't feed Kweku you better try e bi o ha John hello John it's been ages it's good to see you very good to see you Minia me I can't feed Kweku. Saida you can't feed Kweku. But don't say obetimi amane kakra. Me mane kakra. Vivian be mane kakra. Nanabna John obi amane kakra. At least you betimi and make an impact. That's what we are trying to do. But when to feed Kweku so please don't steal from Kweku. You followed him just now, Ernestina. God bless you. That's what I want. Move follow Kweku na kasani page. Videos, go and watch it on his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel needs the 4,000 watch hours. YouTube for monetization standards be. One of them is the 4,000 watch hours. Within 12 months. Monko video no. Wa hwekra maybe Facebook akra san ko YouTube. Say be ya Kweku betimi anya sa 4,000 watch hours no. Now YouTube for monetize account na ma Kweku. Na Kweku the video to so ya mane kakra. No watafre. Why? Me so sa but what I think said you have romantic aspirations inside that me and also me then physically unacceptable o se bibisa me physically unacceptable onko yam tinu se mwa me nti say no decide say me mom I will be his big sister now side that woman ko try wala kamia he se be boy yan every little helps sister Aisha every little helps but right now I want us to be a community which invests. Sister Edna, God bless you. Sister Edna, And what do they? Mama, 25% of targets no esi mani so no. Adom me. They say I can't say me hwehwe. Nti sister Aisha ne mo amaka ni bi wo ha. Mo betimi aboa me amehwehwe £450 dia so. The sister Edna de dom me no so. They dey ato camera e dey am ye nua kwaku. Nti say wo obi a wo betimi aboa me a. Let's get in touch with me. Ni ento camera no fan koma kwaku. The person can camera no, so that he can actually go out and film the ideas. So say videos are oh the grapher filming that and what the yes are but it's in person we started creating on one skate from beginning. No one kasa kokuru no ko film charm I know was the shoe no. Charm I know I was young was as no one ko filming said your person way. Now or editing to high standard near na yeshe. No this subtitles to twice near to media my name for abro no woman in baby. I sad and person me to wait me aboa beboa me. Why? I will be eternally grateful. So that was Kweku the living legend. The new video no I'm David Tosono. Inshallah. Mr. Send Kakrawati. Nyankupon Shira Saida. The next video no is not a KwekyChainz video. This one is for you. Debbie. Yeah, isn't it shocking? Yeah. The true KwekyChainz official page is not up to 10K viewers. No. Some of them have 150,000 viewers and so on. Yes. And yeah, say obiye juma. Ne enkrofo afa ni din hu didi. No ono ankasa Kweku oni bi. Ene na ye me ya no. Clementia. Clem, you are gorgeous. Amen, oh Clem. Amen. God bless you nyina. Listen. Say this one I am about to switch on is not for entertainment. This is for you and your personal development. Me pese wutie mami we na sem no awoka no. Me pese wo famu aba. We are and none of the Kweku ni ha. None of it is just me. I'm sure say guess ni nature si Kweku area ho. Say sister am say to asmende. Me to adwuma no so whilst Kweku is being chased by.
The other day I pulled out some old photographs and was going through them. And it amazed me how quickly time has flown.
Hey, mommy. No, video no.
Gotten married and have little ones of their own. And thinking back, I thought about an incident that made a great difference in my life. It was a lesson my husband taught me. And I have to call this video, Don't Be a Martyr. The boys had just won a football match in school, and my husband thought that we had to take them out for a treat. So we took them to an ice cream store. And my husband asked the boys, what flavor do you want? And they excitedly chose their flavor. And then he turned to me and said, and what flavor would you like? Well, it was that time in my life when I thought that expenses were mounting and it was up to me to curb monthly household budget. And also being a selfless person, as mothers always are, putting their own desires on the back burner so their family could get the best. I told him I don't want any. Well, the boys gobbled up their ice cream, and my husband said, do you want some more? And they added scoops to their cones. And again, my husband turned to me and said, well, do you want some? And I said, no, I don't want any. You go ahead. My husband gave me a long look and, well, he was uncharacteristically quiet on the ride home. Well, that night when the children went to bed, he took me aside and said, listen, please don't do this to us. I want a happy wife, not a sacrificial lamb. And I protested and said, well, I like to make the sacrifices for you and the boys. And he said, too much sacrifice will lead to bitterness and a victim complex. When you say you don't want anything, you're sending a message that you're strong enough to handle it on your own. And soon, we are going to stop asking. And then you're going to feel absolutely neglected, like a worn-out doormat, and you're going to think that we don't care. And I thought about it, and it made a lot of sense to me. And from that day, I laid stake and claim to any offer that was made to me, and we were all so much the happier for it. Today I meet a lot of older women who tell me, you know, I did so much for my children and my family when they were young, and today they don't even think about me. They don't even care. Well, in the first place, looking back at the incident of the ice creams, I would like to tell you that perhaps their attitude is because of your attitude many years ago. And besides, if you did something for your children and family, I sincerely hope that we all do it without expecting anything in return.
Bam!
You know, children who are adults today could well turn around and tell us, well, I never asked you to do that for me.
Woohoo!
You did it yourself. Your self-sacrificing gave you happiness then. Why are you laying the guilt trip on us now? Parenting is the biggest sacrifice one can make.
Yeah.
It's putting your whole life on hold to fulfill the promise of your children's tomorrows.
Woohoo!
Isn't that enough? For heaven's sake, don't deny yourself anything.
Yeah.
Oh yes, don't go to extremes, but maintain a balance. So if you want to eat ice cream, go scoop it up.
Bam!
If you want to open a bottle of wine, who's to stop you?
Bam!
And if you want to go out to lunch or a movie with your friends, go with no guilt.
Bam! Bam!
Stop being a martyr. Shrug off that sackcloth and ashes and get on with it.
Bam! Bam! Bam!
More positivity, vibrancy, and joy. It isn't selfish to love yourself and to make your happiness a priority. In fact, it's absolutely necessary. Cheers.
All right. Matters ni Ntiamoah ha. Matters of Uganda, more. Matters of Ghana, most more. Matters of Ethiopia, have you people understood it? We okay, Brunia Cabrofo de and Tisemia, Mede Brofo ya Nebekano. So let me ask you, are you guys understanding what the woman just said? Are you understand? If you understand, and we hear some try some Sister Aisha was a matter of Uganda, and I saw a matters of Ghana. My friend, 3 types of matters. What's the minimum? So we'll move back. What matters of Uganda, no, and matters of Ghana, no, and matters of Ethiopia. A 1 hour unnecessary sacrifice. When you finish, you come and blackmail your children for choices you made. Debbie. Let's see. It's the same. And what I didn't smile you, and then I'm American, almost smiling. To me, throw the Uber to me, no, I wouldn't see me, no, jai. You try your best. But I know do, baby. No more than me. Mom, please take us here. Mom, please go here. Mom, I want to go here. Mom, I want to do this. Mom, let me do the yes, I will better. We are better. And I took them to the skates place. And then I took them. And they know I will go nowhere. And the kid one any glasses, screw beer to who says the corner 1 year. And no crowd baby salmon. No catch them. Mom, is it okay if you have some time? Can we maybe possibly them say glasses there a priority? They made me say me. In fact, mean to me, na maka no kore. And I'm sorry, the condo send me over to a bank cry. Debbie will have a sorry. The corner send me over to a bank cry. But if you are never for the door, a condo, over to you. So I'm about say, mammy, me see ye. Your condo, mutuo, the same quada. Or money, it's 1 year. You bet me I can't. Oh, mammy, I don't come. Debbie, my bread. Mammy, I bread. And then I'm in sugar body. So before from a can, Uncle can will be a can. Here in a yellow brood. A mono. Yeah, see, once so if nobody can be bothered and I can't be bothered, area the brood no a mono and cook no near the boy of yes, here. Obia boof. Make crabby boof because my can operate. No, I can. It has set me free. And can anyone not be able to show you? And they will say, I think we are something for that because maybe being free in the cooking cut that bank coin. They be make cotton a microphone. I mean, I mean, they're never check the cotton so far 1 penny. Let me go back. The cotton MC, you know the idea. I do the crowd. Shy. These things are important to me because I know that these teachings are weird to the average Ghanaian. Yeah, you crew and share any money unnecessary look face. You will go and sacrifice for people who have not even asked you to sacrifice. People who are minding their own business, and then when you finish your unnecessary kung fu sacrifice, and I gave up everything for you. I never wore a new dress. Your children have never asked you to not wear a new dress. If you need a new dress, wear one, and you're by force. This is so you, sister, and you wouldn't see I'm a boss. Sister, stop it, stop. Wow. What happens to children? And it turns to pregnancy. Boy. And you could try to swap to the Baswan and also wafa. Suleiman, we try our best, but we will not kill body. We will not. Clem? True. For some days now, you've craved some good Greek yogurt. Go and get it. So he said, what the heck? Got myself a good cup of yogurt. And man, it felt good. Imagine just you and your yogurt. I'm telling you. Mimi say me back bebuku massage. It was school fees season. It's Charlie. Sunday, my name is but Yami and me. She say a school fees season. I ended on. Yeah, but we are going nowhere. She show anymore. I hope some of for an every I send me a measurement. Why? And let's say, you're quite on. Castle the cat send me a measurement. Afraid it's a circle. This video is for you, Pa. Any sister Catherine. Thank God, though. It's a wake-up call. Too much unnecessary. Me say Ghana for me say Jimmy for no. Many the headquarters me. Yeah, oh yeah, no. And I don't know why it is the women. Say nye young kwabrofuni nyina ka ho. Okay. Many be kunu ye wo ye. Nya me nkwa na me wo ye. Me nye single mother. Okay. I never went down the single motherhood route. Me can't say there's anything wrong with a single mother, but I'm telling you, that me by my choices, I am not a single mother. And I'm not about to be held, your friends say, to ransom because my cousin is a single mother, because I am genuinely not a single mother. You are a single mother, not by choice. You are a single mother by whatever. The cash in here, I'm just saying, send me a single mother. Me need them and away. Me all her year, you must stop punching. Those of you who know me, wouldn't accept the year, you must stop punching. Those of you who knew me in the early stages of life, and then wouldn't accept me. No, I don't do fashion the way other people do it, but I did my own brand of fashion. Now me talk cardiac. Come on, edushe. Me tiri ho kama. Me see me ho kama. What you say? Me nyoni parfum sa. Nti me mama bra what see the parfum. Na me worry. Na me papa ye wo nkwada bi. Me ye adwuma pa. What I wanted to make sure of, ne say me man ho nye tantantan. especially abaya ni tiri ho. It be koya abaya yu tiri ho kama na me ma support them dey chiri because I wanted to save money. I didn't want to cost money. Me mo we dey bia na it say jata because I didn't want to cost money. That krobi, I don't break the kettle head if you don't break the kettle head. Kettle head, the money. That krobi, we were going to Ghana. My story we actually more him in the pain. Now you were Amsterdam, Schiphol International. Yeah, train KLM. We had flown from England and we were waiting. Yeah, boarding point for Ghana flights. My husband is a nice man. He's a fine boy. What's he say? Kofi fine boy. The Kofi fan boy nam when a girls be here Kofi no many a general. Nam de many to miss me her guess, ne head your guess near. Yes, Nihana, me banner, Nemikita, me baba, and said, dim the capa, daddy. And I papa fan. Hey, oh, that guy is, oh, what a beautiful child. Oh, the fact that Owabano was not a problem. They still liked the man because he was Owaba. No, yeah, I say, I'm Barbara and Tiano Cocam. A hard about Quebec say, I've none didn't you know, he made an anere. Oh my God. I hope say any. Go back to say, cry, is this one competition? She said, your name, we are in the prayer. Where's so to me, Ginny could just like that. See, drew boarding point, you know, me couldn't international. When I'm sorry, I'm putting national. I was Schiphol International. Na me hear menim. Not 30 kremini. I was not even 30. Lydia said, no way. Yes, way. Me, let me need 30 or so just after 30. Me shut down yabre wasa. The Mia, I looked at myself. Also remember, say yeah, me man no they are 2 years in between. The moment is center for and quarane to tell me. Me baba ya no them said no abre no yen is daddy said the papa fadi. And the map and kadam papa me kuno no fan boy or no nante. It she the suitcase like to guess ni na so a single man ready to mingle. And I mean I'm quarano back with the suitcase so make the suitcase ni you know no man jin kwarani die nyina and me pia die chire me say maid of course me say maid no correct as so kind of they actually said that and they said it to my hearing especially the latter part and what almost said almost catch them yama who said me nyobia sister Charlotte so they say I look good because monsieur nyansa that time no because Gina Schiphol International airport in toilet I could see lines, wrinkles were many. Say, hey, Nama, Ebani say, oh, ready. Guess this one by Jukun, one more. In fact, this is one by Jukun. What Jimmy, me three home. No, my born and PC because me call Ghana and mammy abama me. Me couldn't share that call Baba, and me you unity by yen and I call Ghana, or no one chance or call Ghana and walk unity, or call Baba, call Yammy as sick, or they be bad branch in it when you be. There was one idiot with the 3 people. No, I'm any woman. I'm no. And in fact, I was a very highly well-paid idiot at that time. I was in the classroom. I had started going into management. It's not me paying about me to make a year. But Jimmy too. Emma, when was the last time you got a new phone? Me need new phone. Phone be the kitabe because what I was doing at that time, me couldn't use phone. No, what now me contract and a time as one. Now me makoji new phone ni dia me couldn't match old phone. Adan ya me say me ma de bebo for me me pese me say no. Enye me couldn't dey bisa me. Me na mka kire ne say me nkwa na mawo because ono de woni ba. Nti ne ment me fa the phone for ebobo ho. Me pe na mawo. Nti ono ne contract ne so an. No assistant no agi new phone. Me so me contract ne so an. Ma sign the me new phone na ma no ma agi dada. Nti me de new phone me hunu bi da. Ma bua me dua ne hunu ba bi etu ya. Me guswa me jina hwehwe mo Schiphol International na me ne me ho ye di nkomo. What happened to me in Schiphol International no, is what the woman has described to you as a gift inside video. No? Hopefully, some of you don't have to wait to have personal experience of such genealogy way and sana semato. After me hear me phone be a ekitame. Me hwa kaade bi pa na ehye me. Me hwe mpaboa pa na me hwe se de me ho sia ye no. In fact, as a sense kamia me hwe masum left, me hwe masum right. Sada no make a can sem chere me hopa and in fact on the flight to Ghana I didn't speak. Man kasa. Na me nim whether the girls near me kunu hu ye or not. You go to Ghana no be some say Me okay? Now say I'm okay. Then how the situation happen? Are you sure? So no, is it because of what the girls were saying at the airport? I'm saying you heard. Well, it's not really because of what the girl said. It's because of the truth in what the girl said. You call abusiafo mu a omo nyina hunu mi kuna no mani age. But me no obi adme dey. You call na fofo mu omo hunu mi kuna no mani age like you're a fine boy. But in for me a na kire sem oh, is that so? Eti boga kupali dia boga kupali. Sika no a me de buy no na ya ye makini nyina for dey. We got paid. It was the summer holiday, so I got paid a few days later, and I called some money. And I remember I had to call a friend saying African print shopping. My friend seamstress man pim pam and yama kama Ghana for near maybe kama. My friend works the big one down for the home. And the woman made for me a dress. Now you yakami atadiem. It was my first African print designer made atadiem. This Vida. We went. I called my friend Wedge. Catch his sister. Kesaba. I'm a man saying, me Jimmy has finally caught up with me. Sister, come take me and go hook me up. So she took me. I was wearing this dress, I think 3 or 4 days ago. It is an African print pinkish dress. I wore pink blazer. African print. So we went and bought Ntoma. When we got back to Manchester, radicality na started. Me and my sister black bin bags. Na my sister in Tadie, because me friend Tadie pa na teacher ni moi me she. Me friend Pabua bi pa se menken me she. Me bie me salary na me pay na meje. Na me hwan kwase asem na me ye no a. Na nyansa nim wohia nkrofo wo krom na hunu maya bi dwe ne de wo mo ye de kire me nso nkrofo bie ni hwa ni pay by me bie ni hwa ye na fene me we need to talk deeply. Hey Maxwell, maya ya na bie me rough nye bia fene me shop assistance omo ya me nyanga na me hunu de ti a maya di me rough krom. But that thing in Amsterdam made me realize the ntia na nkrofo no, you felt you left a stressful job to do a less paid job. You should. After you saw your new picture amongst the staff on staff notice board, you were stressed, you were pressured, you were suffering. How are you, son?
Good, you?
Yeah, I'm all right. You ready for lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be done in a bit. How was your dad?
Yeah, he's also good. Just
He's
checked
good.
up on him.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you do the mopping of the floors? Or would that happen after lunch?
Yes.
Let's do it after lunch. Okay. No problem. Come back in 10 minutes to come check up. Yeah?
Okay.
So, you didn't tidy any say, I'm the call, baby, clothing bank for no one. I'm the let me clear. Then I went to Next with Miami bank card. Nobody died. Let's check the next stop. Side I careful what? Abrato romantic. He is a gentleman in training. As so see this year. That you shaggy when you see this year. Mechero. Abraya will be worry me babranti and me ye juma diamond. Say win him nursiam and I am a rough. But the Saba when it because maybe ye jumama. I am the monkey who is going ubita dia hunsu. I'm wabidi. When I make children had to be a gentleman. You better respect me when you meet me. I went and I bought, I think so the first round of things I bought was like £600. I went into one store and I spent £600 on Miami card. Debit card, not even a credit, debit. I was feeling so guilty. Because now I will get a phone call to say Obiawu. Nobody Obian for me, Obiawu. Say, Mama. Then I drove from a home. It's the next in Pibium. So I went to the Lowry Center, Manchester forward. Your friend is saying, outlet mall. Lowry. So I went to the Lowry. They do designer type and be at reduced prices. Remember, since that time, the a gentleman in training. Okay. So I started learning to shop for me first. Me to go shopping. Let me come some say, did you buy anything for the kids? Me say no. I say, why? Me say because me too, I matter. I've always shopped in the States for my kids. Say a year should me baby I met on then I go to Matalan and then next. Mainly Matalan, Maton Tadiaman Kwadano. But Memano, they have always won children's place, that type of brands from the US. Me work maybe with US. They send in the sticker. Any $2,000, $3,000. Now they are sending this day. No, I hear shopping mu kung fu. Memano, your friend is say All Stars, trainers brand. No, I'm starting share na ketwano edi betre. Wama share brand be seen. Na no na penny ne catch him say na no ya na dwe ba so say all those things they've been wearing were brands, but no ni ma dokro. Say Converse All Stars no na me manage me ankasa na me she odwan paboa na me di wo machi Converse for All Stars for paboa na nkwada ne she they used to have back could be a phone that near their 200 they have always worn designer idea from the States. Bisamia wo mama me say designer idea from the States na he na ya me allow me e kuma no wo ye shopping na na ye na hia do akoba could be afro mama. But maybe this can is sending my instructions in fact it's mainly for the kids, not me. Please don't worry, I'm okay. In this episode, I received sense and I realized I'm a man. So what was your Converse on woman now? Me and Kasami Shibia, they will be embarrassed of me very soon. And but I'm not fair. See, you look at this woman name. And so when you say me wolf. I sacrifice for you. No, they didn't send me to sacrifice for them, to look like their maid. They want me to look like their mom. If we are all dressing, then we should all dress. If we are all not dressing, then we should all not dress. It's stupid for me to dress. It's because shopping in my top and I didn't be the abremiku. Men are making full wife. Near Minister Bedomiku. Let us find me my baby. It is a baby Pasiano. Let's Canada. Guess who didn't get any of the clothes? The one idiot in the room didn't get any of the designer the event. So the free saga and I buy. I'm starting say I discovered Groupon because when I started premising. We all have to learn the hard way. Maybe I've learned the hard way. Papa B. Yeah. Boy. Buy yourself Nike and Adidas, my sister. We are Juma. One kobob chrono, one kobasha. A shawu krana boy, why asking at the Kojim Pabuan. Shebi, near free. Shebi. And Crofophones yabe. Also, phone be. Why? We any phone some. A man for 3 me. Yet the ababo. Your hometo, unsi be. Why? This is so funny, but so sad at the same time. I'm telling you. See, me discover a Groupon. And once a month, say sometimes twice a month in Mako. Na I buy a be Indonesia and I buy a be a Kurejina machine. A girl eats me in a sacrament. Tension, miss, tension in your shoulders. Mrs. Sister, you don't know tension. Tension is in my pocket. Tension is everywhere in my life. Tension, frustration, depression. You know, I'm looking at my face right now and I don't even see wrinkles. No many acid. And this Asema make actually is about 13, 14, almost 15 years Asema make actually. So lines no wrinkles no many acid no. Baby it could do yenwa epem yena. Dear by no krebiko. There are no wrinkles under my eyes. Why? Because Monsieur Nyansa. So that time, I was so angry. I had anger issues. They biana me bofu because my geniema time and yase said me I'm a man saying you can't. So I done I'm starting to say me frame me KwekyChainz say bra na die. And I'm over here, Bankwam Yedim, sin Nepan, Bankuchi. And ye bedimo instead of a mutu. So, oh, what I say, Charlie, my chacha, or saying you could do up on tea and saying a young quay. In Naya, sorry, then ye, a copy be near thee. That time, no catch them say me a good wife and sesame did up on tea, Diane. See, men at me. If you want them decided, say, no, as some Chinese, Bamiedi, I met Chinese, Bamiedi, so that I am not angry when we finish eating. Payday is your day and you do you. Nancy, I do that really well. Nancy, and your money maybe bought my brother, say, Miss me to be sorry. Me, I credit me, organize and I'm Yaba. He's come to understand, said, beating me and one, beating each other, Hannah Manua. If it is not in my skin to do it, it is not in my skin to do it. I will not lie to you. I will not pretend. I will not even try. Minia, I will not try. And it has really changed my life. It has changed my outlook on a Ntiamoah baby since Monsieur Sayansan. It's be the boy here. Meaning some movie, Mobeka say me a bad wife. Media, I tell you, I'm a bad wife. Crucify me if you can, stone me if you can, and family. So unnecessary pressure no mo chichere. Na me Jimmy, na ma ba besoa, na me ma ba berewa, na mo ba Jimmy kunu. Mu wi a na menya hypertension na mawu, na ma koto ma twene. Na ma betena se, na mo betete me ma. Nko. Call me whatever you want. Be man no decide this would am yakwa nyehwe. I want to be alive so that I can mind my children. I want to be alive so that I can help my children. And I want to be alive so I can do that time no. Then I started the fridge magnets now what my fridge no. All these magnets are from places we have traveled to. Hey, because I always traveled, but the way and one decided to maybe sacrifice the and I hate being in the same house. I hate having nowhere to go. I hate having no plans to make. I hate being in the house. The house is a trap for me, but not my trap for so long, and that explained my frustration. Until I was bitter because I had become something else. Until me started to make too kind. Some of those Miami complain. I actually did go to Miami on my own. For Miami, we could do 4 days or 5 days on my own because there was a conference. Ordinarily, because our conference then come in because me couldn't name a man to me maybe. No, David. I started pushing. First, I started in 92 and then as they were getting older, school in maybe. We started saying a few things with the course. It became such that necessary to find. And then I enrolled on this doctorate, and I had to fly to England on my own. And then they still can't believe that I travel without them. Mom, I'm coy. The Baba cannot still get over it. Oh my God, you are not planning to leave us again. Because my Baba says, well, send him Martin Kensing. They say Ntiamoah has got a life. Ntiamoah can go and do things, and I cannot explain the liberty this is. They say me wild, Charlotte. Me never me wild. You will end up in a mental facility because you want to pretend you're a good woman. Me, I'm not a good woman. I'm an ordinary woman. No feelings. Say me comment home. God forbid. I will tell you the truth. It's me. Young question. We could not have say why are you used to? But so me, I may when I get paid, I'll go to the shops. We top up when it been machine once. Maybe some sister now the shoe near them is but me tough for us still. That is how I give myself therapy. We could call on me pay cotton tadi ni bia me nye dede ntime nso so nye bia na mso de me pay ni bi me de aton tadi ni bi ni e wo ha eno na ma me ne kan de woni video no so don't be a martyr. You don't get an award for being a martyr. You will get a medal for being an idiot. Udi agura udu near the work or tomb beam near Chiram Passasem or tombstone, no summer epitaph. Now, Uncle Fabija, what for one more bravos. Baby, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Maybe I need you very vocal. I say, Mom, it's your choice. I didn't ask you. And to me, they made me feel so bit to me. I say, no. Why, yes, she and Famma Mia and Family Hon and my. When I'm into me, into me. I have to see. I'm to baby. Check me how far. Anyway, say more hey. The crab is way yet. I'm with you. Any dear baby. I bet price. In Papa Ben Pine, yeah, no photo. And wow, fish book. Why is it not a year? Let me see your farm. A man. The new year. Okay. Security is number one. Hey, okay, baby. Retail therapy, good for you as long as you can afford it to go right ahead. No, if you need retail therapy, do it. Buy it. Look at them in the sense that my retail therapy, no crime, function, and one dimension. As you say, I will not have anybody tell me how to spend a salary I earn. I'm not irresponsible. I will contribute to what needs to be contributed to. But Charlie. I am not about to remove world poverty. I am not that important. So me shampoo Ntiamoah. And shampoo on anybody. Say, Papa, yes, I deal with the animal. I know say you can do yes and the comedy one. I sympathize with them, but in fact, Miss Okoma de Peng. They say Nyamia do menua. Menya aben kwainoa. It's me assistant cotton in Yemen in the Gumno. No means me be why. Don't worry too much. I mean kind and one from the gum. 1 and 1. 2 and 1. Because it's so much maybe. Can anyone mean answer no government set papa one? It's not to see it depend. Makacham for the children, yeah, you have it. So that may wait as a home in a video. I may catch them for any people. Me, man, for any and Makachim, yeah, other don't see TV. Nama, Manopo say them so. There. Say one may not correct. See a Nebianca, why Becca Bakum, Yache. This is Adam. Nobody's matter. I don't make any stupid sacrifices. I am honest and sincere about what I can and cannot do. Since we're going to say an answer, I cannot tell you and say, "Me boom fool." Are you always like this? I'm seriously. And yet I bring you in my life, now I'm to say. But in this particular stage in my life, seriously, you only pay me Japan. So be a I'm a man say can enjoy the food. A Bushia can also enjoy the food. Nobody is angry. Nobody is jealous. Everybody is happy. Your mom sacrificed a lot, and now that we can pay her back, she is ill and has a lot of restrictions. Yeah, Catherine, sister, yesterday, full sacrifice to do her with you. It is that full sacrifice, maybe or her or better sister. Sister, full sacrifice, and so. Say, I am going to be you know, I will bear woman who be in a woman. Oh, my put your way away. Oh, my, like my own, at least, or concord. I remember say, me and any America, it's a company didn't talk because they're home farmer. If you not so, my sister, you're steady cacra. But any answer to near baby one. And yet, never be too much as that. Then go pass on farmer. Okay? See, I never bring mamma. I can't be the walk of I mean, I found my minute to one country with him. Dabio, Buy like crazy if you can afford it. More also you can't afford it. So man, you should anymore.
Flown. Our 2 little boys have now grown up and gotten married and have little ones of their own. And thinking back, I thought about an incident that made a great difference in my life. It was a lesson my husband taught me. And I have to call this video, Don't Be a Martyr.
Yeah.
The boys had just won a football match in school, and my husband thought that we had to take them out for a treat. So we took them to an ice cream store. And my husband asked the boys, what flavor do you want? And they excitedly chose their flavor. And then he turned to me and said, and what flavor would you like? Well, it was that time in my life when I thought that expenses were mounting and it was up to me to curb monthly household budget. And also being a selfless person, as mothers always are, putting their own desires on the back burner so their family could get the best. I told him I don't want any. Well, the boys gobbled up their ice cream, and my husband said, do you want some more? And they added scoops to their cones. And again, my husband turned to me and said, well, do you want some? And I said, no, I don't want any. You go ahead. My husband gave me a long look and, well, he was uncharacteristically quiet on the ride home. Well, that night when the children went to bed, he took me aside and said, listen, please don't do this to us.
Yeah.
I want a happy wife, not a sacrificial lamb.
Bam.
And I protested and said, well, I like to make the sacrifices for you and the boys. And he said, too much sacrifice will lead to bitterness and a victim complex. When you say you don't want anything, you're sending a message that you're strong enough to handle it on your own. And soon, we are going to stop asking. And then you're going to feel absolutely neglected, like a worn-out doormat, and you're going to think that we don't care. And I thought about it, and it made a lot of sense to me. And from that day, I laid stake and claim to any offer that was made to me, and we were all so much the happier for it. Today I meet a lot of older women who tell me, you know, I did so much for my children and my family when they were young, and today they don't even think about me. They don't even care. Well, in the first place, looking back at the incident of the ice creams, I would like to tell you that perhaps their attitude is because of your attitude many years ago. And besides, if you did something for your children and family, I sincerely hope that we all do it without expecting anything in return. You know, children who are adults today could well turn around and tell us, well, I never asked you to do that for me. You did it yourself. Your self-sacrificing gave you happiness then. Why are you laying the guilt trip on us now?
Woo!
Parenting is the biggest sacrifice one can make. It's putting your whole life on hold to fulfill the promise of your children's tomorrows. Isn't that enough? For heaven's sake, don't deny yourself anything. Oh yes, don't go to extremes, but maintain a balance.
Bam.
So if you want to eat ice cream, go scoop it up. If you want to open a bottle of wine, who's to stop you? And if you want to go out to lunch or a movie with your friends, go with no guilt.
Bam.
Stop being a martyr. Shrug off that sackcloth and ashes and get on with it.
There we go.
Wear positivity, vibrancy, and joy. It isn't selfish to love yourself and to make your happiness a priority. In fact, it's absolutely necessary.
Necessary.
Cheers.
To a good life. Busia, let me see. I'm going to be very selfish now. And thank you very much. And end this particular video so that I can go and eat omutunwa I already know. Happy parent is a better parent. I am a living testimony to it. Overdoing things for your children makes you bitter. So you start actually being weird to the very children you love. Stop it. Stop it. There is no point. Go and enjoy being a normal parent, making sacrifices where you can. Hi, ready? Hi, ready? Am I ready? Let me jump because I don't think these three are going to sit and watch the food and wait for me. Listen to the woman and learn from her.